Welcome to this explainer. We're going to break down exactly how you can lock in those top marks on part 2 of the industry study task. We'll be focusing on the ABC's huge move to Parramatta and, what that all means for the environment.
All right, so what's our game plan for getting you those top marks? First, we'll look at the 10-mark challenge. Then we'll get into part 2A, which is all about describing factors. The real secret sauce here is figuring out how to leap from a basic to an extensive answer. After that, we'll hit part 2B, minimizing impact, and I'll give you a super simple 4-category strategy. And we'll wrap it all up with a checklist so you know you've nailed it.
Okay, first things first, let's get our heads in the right space. This isn't just some random question. Think of it as the 10-mark challenge. Yeah, it's a big piece of your grade, but honestly, every single one of those marks is totally within your reach if you know how to play the game.
And there it is, 10. 10 big marks just sitting there waiting for you. Our whole goal here is to make this crystal clear and show you exactly how to give the markers the kind of deep, detailed analysis they're really looking for. So, let's do it.
Right, let's slice this in half. We're going to start with the first 5 marks. This bit of the question is all about describing the environmental factors that ABC had to really think about when they were picking their new spot in Parramatta.
Okay, so this is the exact wording of the question you'll see. Now, here's the trap everyone falls into, being way too general. Just saying things like they considered pollution or they wanted a green building. I'm telling you, that's a basic answer at best. To get those top marks, we have to go so much deeper.
And that brings us to maybe the single most important point of this whole explainer. You have to understand what separates a basic answer that gets its marks capped from an extensive one that gets full credit. And the secret? It's not about what you know, it's about using the sources they gave you.
This slide just lays it all out, plain and simple. See the difference? A basic response is, well, basic. It's just generic ideas with zero connection to the articles you're supposed to be using. But an extensive response, that's loaded with specific details pulled directly from those articles. It really is that simple. And here it is, the proof, straight from the horse's mouth. This is a direct quote from the actual marking rubric. I mean, it could not be any clearer. You must make comprehensive and specific reference to the article. That's not a suggestion, it's a command. If you ignore that article, your marks are capped. It's a total non-negotiable for a top score. So, how do you get that extensive detail the rubric is begging for? Easy. This is your strategy, a simple before and after. You talk about the old Ultimo building, all that waste, the old inefficient tech. Then you contrast it with the shiny new Parramatta site, purpose-built, digital-first, super energy efficient. That contrast, that's where you'll find the marks.
Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. When you're talking about Parramatta, these are the kinds of specific details you need to be pulling from your sources. Don't just say it's eco-friendly, you gotta mention its high energy efficiency, the water recycling systems, and yeah, even the little things like the bike racks and showers that encourage staff to use greener transport. These specifics show you've actually done your homework.
Okay, that's the first 5 marks in the bag. Now let's get the other 5. This part of the question switches gears. It's not about choosing the site anymore, it's about the ongoing strategies to keep their environmental footprint small now that they're all moved in.
So here's question number 2. And just like before, there's a trick to acing it. For this one, it's not just about what you suggest, it's about how you structure your suggestions. Seriously, the organization of your answer is everything.
And the best part is you don't even have to come up with a structure yourself. The rubric literally gives you the perfect one. It basically hands you the keys to an extensive answer on a silver platter. Let's see what it says.
And there it is again, another direct quote. The rubric is telling you exactly what the marker is looking for. They want to see you talk about strategies that cover these 4 specific areas: business practices, production, site location, and construction. You've got to hit every single one. So this is your new best friend. This is your framework. Don't just throw all your ideas into one big paragraph. Your response absolutely must be organized using these 4 categories. I'd even use them as subheadings. That tells the marker right away, hey, I know what I'm doing. And again, it's all about being specific. Don't just say they should recycle more. No way. Give them concrete, industry-specific examples like these. For business practices, talk about hybrid work to cut down on commute emissions. For production, how cool is talking about cloud editing to reduce the need for those massive, power-guzzling server rooms? And for construction, an e-waste policy for all the old gear from Ultimo. That's a perfect, targeted example.
Okay, we've gone through a ton of stuff. Let's boil it all down into one simple but really powerful checklist. This is your final guide, your blueprint to make sure you hit every single point you need for those top marks.
This is it, your blueprint for success. Let's just run through it one last time. Number 1, the whole answer is about the Ultimo to Parramatta move. 2, you have to contrast the old and new sites. 3, you must cite those articles. 4, you've got to structure Part 2B with those 4 rubric categories. And 5, you need specific, detailed strategies for each one. If you can tick off every one of these boxes, you are absolutely going to deliver that extensive response they're looking for.
So there you have it. The path to a perfect 10 is laid out right in front of you. You see, the rubric isn't some secret code, it's a map telling you exactly where to go. So now it's your turn. Take this strategy, use it, and go write that killer response. You've totally got this. Good luck.